Hello my friends and welcome back to The Troop. It's episode 17. Let's begin the battle. Where we will be very, very strongly outnumbered. But hey.
Yes, sir.
29 turns is so many turns.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I'm quite happy with this positioning. This is actually, they can drive through this if they get right up to it. This is not actually designed to help me, this terrain. Because this bit is drive-throughable. So, they can just drive up to it and then drive in. But, I mean, what choice do I have? I don't have any choice. It's a zone I have to control. It says to control all zones, which I presume means if I lose one, I instantly lose. So I'm not given a lot of tactical freedom here.
Reporting.
That's not a wall. It looked like one, but it isn't. That's just open space. So you can't be like here, because if they take here, then they can just hose you down back here. This front part here is thick. It's only this side part that's dangerous. But we have the Piat team there, so... Is that just a car full of infantry? Okay, this is different. This is very different. I don't remember seeing all these troop transporters full of troops. Okay. That's lots of heavy tanks this time.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's just a jeep, isn't it? I could just hose the garbage out of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, don't miss.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. move.
Just wait there. So, because that's thick, I can't actually shoot through that.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me they haven't got line of sight on my tanks. You got to get very close.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, dead.
Yes, sir.
The crew was shot to ribbons. Man, if only I could shoot through this.
On the move.
If I can get them like here, we can prepare a little ambush.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Right.
Moving out. Smoke grenades away.
Let's go ahead and make any further transgressions difficult.
Reporting. Smoke grenades away.
First, force them to come close. These guys, I think, are driving here, and that is when my tank ambush is waiting.
Reporting. Reporting.
You know what? Do a smoke strike. Here. Alright, I have no idea where that landed. But whatever. Man, that is so many armoured infantry units this time. I wonder if the AI deploys based on what you deployed. Uh-oh. It's Boyd.
Receiving. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Receiving.
guess it's just a gap in the hedge.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Come on, get it in there. Oh ho 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 ho!
Yes, sir.
There may be mortar catchers, but this time
Reporting.
he caught the grenade.
Yes, sir.
Wow, a valuable lesson will have been learned, maybe.
Reporting.
I didn't want you to that's right, it did launch smoke. It's like no visible unit. It's like I want you to launch smoke. I'm not interested in anything else. Why would a visible unit matter? Okay, that was terrible.
Receiving. Receiving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't think any of these guys have actually got
Reporting.
any smoke.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm worried that these units will not go here. They'll just plow into the forest. And so my tank ambush will fail to materialize into anything good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the move.
Okay. Nothing I can do. Too much armor. Oh yeah, he's driving in. He's driving right to where the smoke is. That doesn't seem like the most intelligent thing that anyone ever did. We're looking at least 4 Panthers. I think 4 or 5. Oh man. I would love to punish that, but I don't think I can.
Yes, sir.
In any normal
Yes, sir.
world, you would move here. You would take a shot at this guy's rear armor, and you would obliterate him.
Reporting.
But this is just not that kind of game.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think it will actually work. Because it'll be like, minus 25% for moving. I don't know, maybe it'll minus 25% me for this or this. I mean, I don't know how you could miss that fat ass. It's right there for the tapping.
Yes, sir. On the move. sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Receiving.
Well,
On the move.
you're already spotted, so you might as well. Oh, his hatch was open.
Reporting.
Where am I aiming the smoke? Yeah, that's fine.
Reporting.
Man, if only I had my tanks here, huh? Although they probably would have been spotted by now.
Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Okay.
On our way. Reporting.
If they want to come in here and fight me, then they can come in here and fight me.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way.
Okay. Oh, you're mine. Oh, he noticed it straight away. Oof. You know what? I think he's vulnerable there. Well, I don't think he realizes it, but I think I actually have a shot. With just slight adjustment of my tank's positions.
Yes, sir.
48%. Even if it wasn't for the 10% for suppression, it would still only be 58%. Wow. I immobilized his ass, so I suppose that's nice. Yeah, I do have a shot on him.
Yes, sir.
All I have to do is advance to here. And he's mine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the move.
Alright, I'm spotted.
Yes, sir.
So, time to shoot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. Well, that's horrible.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
That's just a decisive moment completely ruined by some of that sweet RNG.
Reporting.
This tank here was spotted, so I had to open fire anyway. I couldn't wait another turn. And even if I did wait another turn, he could have moved.
Receiving.
As they do.
On the move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way. Reporting.
They haven't noticed the HQ in that building.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
I can't go out there, there's too many.
Reporting. Moving out.
There's too many units.
Smoke grenades away.
Okay. If he just turns around and immolates my Shermans now, I'd be really, really annoyed. Oh, great, a lucky hit. Perfect. Just what I wanted from a unit with 90 suppression. Which means he had a minus 90% chance to hit on top of his usual chance to hit modifiers. A lucky hit on a two-man team. So that could be decisive as well. I swear people chose this game for me just because the RNG in it is so horrible. And so uncontrollable, or so unmanageable. Oh, he's had a chance to rotate now. This hedgerow actually makes it easier for them to attack in than it does for me to defend. Like, parts of this terrain is designed to help the AI beat you. This low hedgerow here is designed so that the AI can move up to it and shoot in here, which is exactly what it was trying to do, or has maybe been set to do by a script. And this group here is moving to this hedgerow, which is exactly the same thing. So you're being forced to hold positions that are actually
Yes, sir.
extremely difficult to hold.
Got him. That's how you do it. Yes, sir.
Accurate shot because he sat still. Waited for the punish.
Yes, sir.
And the punish was delivered.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
38% now. He's gonna win, you know. He's going to be ambushed by an anti-tank team, immobilized, suppressed with that hit, get the lucky hit, and then he's going to finish that off next
Yes,
turn.
sir. Reporting.
And there's nothing I can do about it without
Yes, sir.
risking assets.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unless this Stuart can get a shot.
Reporting. Moving out. Moving out.
I'm just applying suppression here, but I don't think it'll help. I mean, you managed to hit me with 90% suppression and a minus 90% chance to hit, so, yeah. Oh, did it hit? Okay, well, the luck goes both ways.
Reporting.
I mean, it's horrible. I don't even feel good about that. That was just desperation. You know, it's even when it's benefiting me, it's ridiculous. Now, to be fair, that is a mortar catcher unit, but I mean, that is a snapshot that I took there.
Reporting.
Alright, he's going to detect me next turn. So I'd better get
Reporting.
I'd better get the boot in now.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way.
Run.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Stay in the area,
Yes, sir.
but run.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir.
20% minimal and 20%. But this thing is actually quite thick-skinned. Enough to stop machine gun fire.
Reporting. Reporting.
And this guy has still got his butt exposed. Ooh. Spotted. How on earth do they see that? Through all of that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's do it.
On the move.
16%.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
I mean, might as well. 10% suppression is 10% less chance to hit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Rally squad!
Reporting. Moving out. Smoke grenades away. Reporting.
Smoke them if you got them. What's the rear armor on this beast? 45. What's the pen on this?
Reporting.
46. Huh. That means that, in theory,
Reporting.
I could pen him.
Moving out. Moving out.
Well, my chance to hit is minimal right now, but give me some time to calculate the shot, and maybe
Yes, sir.
I can hit the guy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, looks like these tanks are coming down the road
Yes, sir.
there.
On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do I reverse back to where I was?
On the move. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I feel like I do. I wait.
Reporting.
Okay, I don't know where that landed, but
Reporting.
I hope it helped. Okay, it was a bit random. Oh yes. My first victim. Was that 100% rotation? It was. With turret reversal on top. No, was it? Or was it just turret reversal? It looked like 100% rotation.
Yes, sir.
21%. Whee! Oh, it's a hit! Hit front, deflected. Yeah, 100% rotation. Now he's facing the correct way. It's so funny because, like, ambushes and decisive movement are like some of the most important things in a strategy game. But in this game, when you move decisively behind somebody in a single turn, you never have the full accuracy for that decisive movement behind them, or that decisive exploitation of them showing you their asses. Like, you never have the accuracy to actually punish.
Reporting.
Like, he's rotated now, so I can't pin him. This vehicle has no chance of doing anything Not a chance in this earth or any other to do even a single point of damage. So
Reporting. Moving out.
now I have to move here and I have to rotate. And I'll do this to get a shot on this later, on this flamethrower team. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
I can't punish it. So this guy just drove straight through my aim. 70%. 70%. If I miss these shots, I'm going to be real sad. Well, there's the first miss.
Yes, sir. That one's gone through.
Alright, I broke his gun.
Yes, sir.
I suppose that is okay.
On our way. Yes, sir. On our way.
He's still going to sit there and be an annoying spotter. But hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Minimal, 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 minimal. It could be a song.
Yes, sir. On our way. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Aha, that's why he stopped there. Because he knows where the machine gun can hit.
Yes, sir.
Wait, really? Huh. Still minimal though.
Reporting. Reporting.
Yeah, just to whoever it may concern in that general area. If the Piat team survives, I'll run it away, but I highly doubt it. Oh, what the hell is that? It's a friggin' reinforcement. It's not on the map. I gotta run. Oh, you came through the bocage. I should be able to punish that. The game should tell you, oh, reinforcements have arrived, and actually, like, point this stuff out to you.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
I only got one kill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't touch him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way.
Yeah, This is not good. I mean, he's detected. My tanks can't support. Even though it's just a little bit of forest. I mean, at least that's how it looks.
Yes, sir.
Man, I have to basically be on top of him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, the fact that I missed a shot means he gets away. If he repairs his gun, then he becomes a huge problem.
Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
16 times 4, 16 times 3, 14 times 4, 14 times 3. But the chances of me actually getting this unit is higher. There's only one guy left.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. On our way.
It's gonna come forward and flamethrower one of my units, and that's gonna really be a bad time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting.
Oh, that was a
Yes,
good
sir.
hit. Pop your head up.
Reporting. Reporting.
Alright, not much more I can do. Oh, I forgot to move the new unit. Well, for some reason, they're not getting hit, so... What a great distraction they serve as. Tanks crawling around in these trees. Oh man, they just get it's just instant death for the whole squad.
The enemy has taken too many key locations. We have been outmaneuvered and must cede control of the area.
Oh, come on. We haven't been outmaneuvered, we've just been out-swarmed. That's all that is. So there must be some rule that says that if you have so many units in a control point compared to the enemy, you get it. So the AI could literally win this by simply putting all of its units in a ball and run them screaming into a control point. And by weight of numbers, even taking horrendous losses, they could take a point. I mean, as things stand, looking at the overall situation, if the fight carried on, I could win it. I still have both Shermans. I don't have any good clean shots on either of these two, but I could probably... I was considering moving here to try and get a clean shot on this. But even so, I mean, they've got 4 tanks here, all of which are better than mine. Some Brumbars. That's a heavy artillery piece that's short range. Kind of assault artillery. Yeah, I could probably kill the flamethrower team at some point. But still, whatever. I don't care. I don't want to replay it. Performance good. It was excellent up until the last mission. So I'm going to presume that had I won the last mission, it would have been excellent. Meh. It just... I mean, what can you say? It's just a game that runs on high RNG. The AI is either... When it's defending, all the units are very carefully placed where they can do the most without moving. And when the AI is attacking, they just provide the AI with so much material, like absolutely mind-blowing amount of material, so that they can just run you over. But that last mission is a joke. It's just a hilarious joke, because those 2 forested areas are designed to be attacked, because there's a medium hedge on the 2 sides, and that medium hedge can be shot over. So if you hold the hedge, you can be shot at. But if they push up to the hedge, they can shoot in. If it was thick cover, that whole position would be so much more defendable, but it's not. It's designed so that the weakest points of it are where the enemy is attacking. And they've got so much armor, you can't just lay your infantry there and be like, yeah, I'm going to defend the hedgerow. You can't, because they got so much material and so much armor that you just get pushed in. So it looks like a great defensive position, but it isn't. And the fact that those 2 control points are the fact that those, you can't lose any of the control points, you have to contest those 2 positions, ensures that the player is forced to keep their units in a horrible position, not giving them any strategic freedom to, you know, defend the position or win the objectives like easily, but just basically putting them in a box and forcing them to sit in it while they get shot at from all directions. Like, that mission could be improved very easily by just making it so that only the house is the objective and not the 2 areas to the side. But it seems to me like the missions have been very carefully designed, especially that last one, to force the player into a horrible position and then make them defend that horrible position, not allowing them to interact with the map in any kind of creative or strategic way, but just saying, yeah, here's a kill box, and we put like a medium wall around it so that the enemy can just shoot through that medium wall and just roll up to you and then shoot into the kill box that we put you in. I mean, the kill box has got lots of trees in it, so at least you can hide in it. while they roll up on you. I don't know, man. I think my real feeling about this game is that it would be a lot more fun with less RNG or hit points or some ways to smooth out the RNG, and just a lot of it feels unfinished. Like, the music is just repetitive 60 seconds that is on loop that drives you mad, instead of the game having, like, you know, even just 3 or 4 tracks, or one really good track that's like 10 minutes long. Likewise, the sound with the movement of the guys. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, moving out, moving out, moving. Like, you have 2 barks. You put more voice acting into the, oh, I wish the guys they're retreating, I wish they showed a little more backbone. Like, you know, spend some budget on more variety in the troops talking. It's actually annoying. And that feeling follows me through everywhere. Like, that feeling of unfinishedness. Now, I mean, it's an indie game, it's indie resources, you know, it is what it is. I get the feeling that my patrons recommended this because they knew that I would be frustrated with it. And yeah, of course. It wouldn't be hard to predict that. It wouldn't be hard to predict that I would be frustrated with a game where RNG matters so much. And the AI, the only real threat of the AI is the combination of a high RNG, the either positioning or mobbing, and the mechanical advantage of, like, the AI being able to pattern search the area around each unit to find the best shot position. Otherwise, it just mobs you. That last mission really just shows you exactly what it does. It just mobs at you, and then as soon as it spots a unit, it just tries to kill it, and that's it. It doesn't really care about whether it's a waste to use certain units to kill things. It just tries to mob every unit it detects down until it's dead, sitting forever and shooting forever if if it has to, or so, you know. I was gonna say so be it, but that doesn't really make sense. But when you give it so many resources that it actually can take 5 or 6 or 7 terrible shots in a row and eventually get lucky hits until, you know, units get worn out and destroyed, then it kind of works. It's very silly, but it works. I'm not sure about this casualties thing either. It says I had 241 casualties, the enemy had 328. But I guess it's talking about, like, individual infantrymen, because I killed way more of them than they killed of me. But anyway, that's it for this campaign. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really recommend the troop, to be honest with you. Unless you really love RNG. But it's not for me. It's way too close to a casino game than a strategy game. And the thing that really bugs me the most is, like, the lack of decisiveness being rewarded. You know, that moment where that tank was facing the wrong way and showing its ass to the Piat team, and I just thought, do you know what? If I just came out decisively and shot at the back of that tank, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. And I was totally right. And then after the Piat team took out that armoured car, the armoured car was suppressed down to like 10%, and it still managed to kill one of the Piat team guys. And then I had to rely on a miracle mortar shot to take it out. And then after that, I had like a very clean shot on the back of the tank, which was still facing the wrong way. So I stepped out, and I had like a 13% chance to hit it with a perfectly clean rear shot. And it's just like, you know, I know the Piat was not like the most amazing weapon in the world, but that guy should have died. Like, the fact that you get an anti-tank team behind a tank like that and give them perfectly clean shot on the ass of a tank, Like, that should be punished. And of course, the next turn, he just rotated 180 and the opportunity was lost. Like, that is the story of this game. The story of this game is you move decisively to exploit a position where the enemy has exposed its rear or side. And you only really, most of the time, you've only got a 50-50 or 60-40 chance of actually hitting if you're doing it with a tank. And if you miss, more often than not, they can rotate without rotating the gun and have a great shot and shoot you back and possibly kill you. And, you know, that's ridiculous. Your play is not rewarded. You're just rolling the dice, not even like massively in your favor half the time. And then when that dice roll goes against you, you are then having to... You're not safe at all. You're not like, well, I'm behind him, so he's got to do all this stuff to turn around before I'm in danger. No, it's like literally whoop and fire. And that shot, as long as their gun was pointed... If their gun was pointed forward at somewhere, and when they rotate, that gun is pointed at you, they can then get a shot with like about 70 to 80% chance and nail you to the wall. And so you got a 60% chance shot, which was the first shot, which is fine, but then they get a better shot on the second turn. And so I don't know the math on it, but the math will actually be that the chances of you winning that engagement is actually closer to 50-50 than it is to 60-40. Because his next shot will be better. I mean, your next shot after that will be better as long as he doesn't hit you. Either way, it feels awful to me. I don't know, man. It does. It feels bad. And the last mission was just throwing a Zerg at you and forcing you to just sit still in a bad spot. With the rules on how caps work, I mean, that mission could just basically be impossible if the AI even slightly plays with a brain, which it doesn't. But if it did, it could just ball all its units and just go for 1 point, and by weight of numbers win control of the point, even without really killing many of your units or any of your units. Because there seems to be some kind of rule that when there's more enemy units in the point, then if there's the same amount of enemy units in the point as you've got, it turns white. But if the enemy has more units in the point than you, maybe, I don't know how many it is, maybe 2 or 3 or something, then they just get the point. And since you can't lose any of the points, you just lose. I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't impressed. It was, you know, it had moments of fun. It's not a terrible game, but it's not for me. And that is how I'm going to end this campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Or in the next campaign, I should say.